Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Chronocide podcast. My name is Dan, and I'm joined by my two other hosts. Go ahead, guys.
I'm here, Big J. Let's get Jay here again. We're back.
Bilbo Blacken's in the mix.
I love when he's in the mix.
Unfortunately, John is running a little late, but he'll be joining us in a little bit.
But, he can eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on that Johnny Mac train. He's coming through, though.
He's coming. He'll be
He's like
here.
20 minutes out. He got stuck at work, so what are you going to do?
It happens.
It does happen.
You know what? Actually, that's actually a good launching point, Jay. Why don't you give us a quick catch up on what's going on in the J world?
Oh, where to begin? Oh, man. All right, so I know we've caught up. I'm still doing the procurement manager at my job. Recently, I've been looking at getting a new laptop for myself, so I've been researching kind of like sleeper, like if you ever heard like the term sleeper cars, you know, it looks like
absolutely.
a plane like Jetta, but it's like under the hood. It's got like $400,000 of engine. Yeah, I've been kind of looking for like a laptop that looks kind of like businessy, but I needed to have like a dedicated like graphics card of some sort so that I can get away with like bringing it to my friend's house and, you know, whatever we're doing, podcast on it or, you know, write blogs on our new blog that Dan set up today. Thank you for that, by the way. We'll get into that. We'll get into that a little bit later. But I've been doing a little research on that. I ended up finding this Dell Inspiron 15, like it's like the 7559 model or something like that. It's like, dude, for the price point, it's pretty insane. It's like
It was powerful.
it was $899 right now at Micro Center.
Sure.
Got an i7, 8 gigs of RAM. And this is the new i7 too. This is the 6500 or whatever, 6600 or whatever it's called. 8 gigs of RAM and an NVIDIA 960, the 4 gig model too, not the 2 gig model. And a terabyte hard drive, and it has room for like an M.2 SSD, or if I wanted to put that in there.
Nice.
So like for $899, like that's
a steal.
pretty reasonable.
That's a steal.
It's pretty reasonable, and it's like it looks like a sleeper. Like it's black, but then like where the Dell emblem is, it's like in red, and then it's got like all these little red accents that are like very subtle. Very cool.
How's the airflow? That's like the biggest concern I have when it comes to gaming laptops, is they overheat.
Dude, it actually has great reviews for that. NVIDIA like actually helped them with that. It has like this whole like cooling system built into the bottom of it. Pretty insane.
Word.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really cool. I liked. It's actually funny, Bill, because I was concerned about the same thing. Because I remember gaming on any laptop I've had, those things were like scorching hot. But yeah, it looked. I mean, from what I read on it, what Jay sent me, it looked like it had a pretty sweet cooling system. As for me, so what I've been doing is I'm still working in human resources. You know, enjoying that. I guess it's good. I like it. Other stuff going on. I did today. I created the blog for Chronocide, which actually came out pretty good. It's a little bit of a work in progress, but it definitely looks good. I was talking to the guy David all day
good old
today.
David.
Yeah, he's the guy who did all of our caricatures and everything. So
Our
he
banner
added
and all
mine, and it looks actually really good. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys
Dan's
will
looks
see it.
pretty fantastic.
Dan looks just like him, dude.
I look so happy. Like I look so excited.
That's you though. Like that's not his Dan.
But so that's what was going on, and I'm gonna be looking forward to continually giving you guys, you know, as much content as I can. So we'll post
Your character
that.
is very much a contrast to my character.
Yes, it's perfect that we're on
100%.
opposite sides too. Like, you know, I love that.
Bill's
Like, fuck this clock.
Bill's just
I'm
like
like, get it, Bill, do it.
Bill's like this alt rock, like bearded, like badass dude. Like he's all pissed off at the world, and then Dan's like he's almost like the anime girl of the group. Like he's like,
Like, do it, Bill.
do it, Bill.
You're
Kill
the
that clock.
best.
Yeah, so you guys will see
Bill.
the updated banner art on all of our stuff coming up. I do want to thank Dan for taking the time today and creating that blog.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh,
For
no problem.
I think it came out like really good.
It looks cool.
Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like he threw it together in as short amount of time that it looked like he did.
He's so fast.
You did.
He's the fastest kid alive.
You did it. Yeah, fastest kid alive. He's a freak.
I'm amazed he did it like today.
Dude, like while we're at
fucking
work,
crazy.
he sent me a link. And I'm like, really? It's that? Like it's done. Well, like Dan said, he's really focused on us. You know that these podcasts have been hard for us to produce as efficiently as we'd like. We'd love to be able to do one a week, but life gets in the way sometimes. But this blog is going to help us be able to put some content out. Maybe if it's not even a podcast, it'll be a movie review or a game review. We're kind of working on the format we want to use still. But you're going to start seeing things pop up there. We're probably going to put this link in all of our social media, so if you guys are interested in any of that, you'll be able to access it right through the link. It scales well to mobile, which I was impressed with.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool on phones, yeah.
Yeah, so I was impressed with that. I think you did a great job. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'll be the first to apologize and say that the lack of episode 2 is definitely my fault. Things have gotten crazy with work again, and I'm finally getting some time off. Thank fucking God.
Why don't you catch us up on that whole situation?
Basically, we just got swamped. I think the last podcast I talked about how they were going to let me go, and then they ended up keeping me on as a freelancer, and I make a shitload more money, which is awesome. But the problem with it is the last 2-3 weeks have been bananas. We just got swamped with work, and I haven't had time to edit any of the podcasts. So we're actually going to be probably, when you're listening to this, you'll probably have previously listened to episode 2 a couple minutes ago, because I'm just going to double drop them.
Yeah.
So you'll get 202 and 203 at the same time. My bad.
Well, the cool thing about that is the last episode we were getting hyped for Civil War, right?
Yeah.
And now it's now it's what, 2 weeks after it launched, or
yeah,
something like that, right? Weeks. Time goes so fast.
2 or 3 weeks.
We were especially when we're killing it. You like that?
I do.
We actually last week we were going. Did we see it last week or was the week?
I think
before?
it was.
It was the week. It was 2 weeks ago. We all went and saw it together, and we were going to do like a post right after with our initial thoughts on this movie, like a kind of like a spoiler review. And then we get to Bo's house, and why don't you explain it? It's more technical than I can get into.
Yeah, Bo, hit us with it.
Honestly, it's not. It's Ghost in the Machine. Like, I can't figure out what happened.
We got possessed.
For some reason, Ableton would work if Skype was open.
That's so weird.
But not if it wasn't. I don't understand. Like,
it was
whatsoever.
It was funny because we planned, like, we were meticulous. We planned it all out. Like, me and John went back to his house after the movie to pick up his mics and everything. And like we all got to Bo's cave, and we set it all up, and we're all there, we're ready, we're like just hype off this movie, fresh off of it, and like it just wouldn't work, and it was just like, come on, man.
And as an audio engineer, it was driving me
you were pretty frustrated.
Crazy.
You were pretty frustrated.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna punch your monitor. Then I reminded you. I was like, that looks like.
All right, let's do it. Captain America.
I'm glad. Well, I just want to mention,
go ahead, Bill.
I'm glad that I'm going to be switching over to Pro Tools, because Ableton is great for making music, but when it comes to doing this, it's a pain in my dick. So, Pro Tools.
Right, you got a MacBook coming.
I know.
For work, so that's cool.
I do.
Good for you, Bill.
Yeah, that's going to be really useful, because then we won't have to worry about waiting for me to edit, because I can just edit on the train to work. So,
it's Bo on the go.
Which is going to be perfect.
Bo on the go.
Bo on the go. I love that. Like all fresh delivery.
Let's do it. Captain America. What'd we think?
Oh, God.
It's so good.
Bo, you go first. We always make for Bo go last. Man. I want Bo to go first.
Bo, start it off.
Me go first. I'm not the first guy. I'm always I always am middle or last. I have the follow up.
We're switching it up this time.
You're putting me on the spot now.
All right. I love it.
No, I have to go last, because I'm the one that actually read the fucking comic book.
Okay, fine. Fine, I'll go first.
So kick it off, Boosh. Kick it off.
All right, fine. All right. I loved the movie. I thought the movie was fantastic. That being said, my problem with the movie was, I guess it would be more of my personal nerd problems. Okay. Considering I really, really liked the original comic series. That, like, the Civil War crossover event was probably my favorite Marvel event they've ever done.
Okay.
I was obsessed with it. I got every comic when they came out. I was reading the Spider-Man parts of the crossover. I was reading the Avengers parts of the crossover. And then I ended up getting like the omnibuses that had every part of Civil War all rolled into one. So the only thing I disliked about the movie is that it didn't follow the comic. Now, which,
I just want to ask you one question because of your comic knowledge.
Things.
Now, before you move on to the movie, from my brother also read the comics. He told me that it was pretty clearly defined. By the way, before we even spoilers, guys, from this point on.
Yeah, anyway, spoilers. It's been a while.
Anyway, and what was I going to say? Oh, I'm sorry. In the comics, he had told me that Tony Stark was a pretty clearly defined in the wrong character, whereas in the movie, I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that much.
No.
Go ahead.
I don't think so at all. I think in the movie, it was a clearly defined Captain America is the one you root for. In the comics, I was rooting for Iron Man, and this is why. In the comic books, what happened, like, it's similar to what happened in the movie where Crossbones basically explodes and then a bunch of people die. But in the comic books, it was a school gets blown up by a group of young superheroes fighting another group of supervillains. And they blow up a fucking school and kids die. Like, the government comes in and says, this shit can't fucking happen. We are putting a ban on mass superheroes. If you want to continue being a hero, you need to register with the United States government. Okay. Which Iron Man was the biggest supporter of. And to me, that made fucking sense considering what just fucking happened. A bunch of fucking kids died. Like, it put it in perspective. I feel like this movie didn't put... But then it did. It did. Considering it had multiple movies leading up to it that they showed, you know, the problem with New York, and then with what's the fucking country from Ultron. Sokovia. Yeah, Sokovia. They held the whole Sokovia affair, and then they had what happened in Captain America. So yeah, it was the same, but a bunch of kids didn't die, so it didn't feel as bad.
Yeah, I can see that being.
Well, I mean, technically in this movie, the kid did die. The main bad guy. That's why he did what he did, because his wife and child died in Sokovia.
That's right.
So
I would like to make the request that yes, there will be spoilers, but I do not want to spoil the end. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's not go that far.
Okay.
Because everything else you can pretty much piece together from what people have told you, and if you've seen a goddamn trailer.
Okay. True. So, I didn't follow it like you did when it was coming out. I don't see how they could have done it better in the MCU the way they've set it up.
Well, that's what. Not to cut you off, but that's also I kind of forgot to mention is that the movie was fucking fantastic. And I loved it. Everything about it, besides my liking in the comic book more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's pretty much everybody's complaint when they make a movie out of a book.
Put it on the big screen. Yeah.
I read the book. Like that's all it was.
It's Harry Potter syndrome. It's Lord of the Rings.
Exactly.
It's Game of Thrones. Anything that was book, you have maybe they have more time to flesh it out. They have think about it. You got like 7 Harry Potter books. You know, they did make 8 movies, but you know, reading a book will take you,
takes you there
8 to 10 hours. It's just more.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that. Lord of the Rings was the last time that they really gave us 3-hour-long movies.
Yeah, those were long.
Yeah, and then they gave us another 3-hour-long movies for one book.
I think the Maze Runner 2 was 3 hours.
Oh God, don't even.
It felt like it was 3 hours. It felt
like it was an eternity.
You know what's really funny, Dan, is we had our cast about Maze Runner, and Michelle hits me up, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm going to talk bullshit. And I said, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm watching a movie." "Well, what movie?" "Maze Runner." I'm like, which one?
Yes, which one?
It's the one where they're like in a they're like, it's a post-apocalyptic world with zombies. I'm like, okay,
God, so bad.
Tell me what you think when it's over. And her response was, that movie was fucking terrible. I'm like, thank you.
Yep. But I will say, I think back to Civil War.
Yep.
I honestly, I think they did a fantastic job. I mean, and this movie in particular is not possible without the lead ups. Like it wouldn't feel right without Ultron, without the Avengers, without Captain America 2.
Yep.
It requires that much setup to have a movie of this scale. And you know what I think the best thing they did was
Spider-Man.
Well, yeah, Spider-Man was awesome. Ant-Man was also awesome. Probably two of the high points of the movie. But the thing about it, while it has the most characters we've seen on screen and it has all these epic scenes, right? None of them were as large scale as the aliens taking over New York City or Sokovia being lifted.
Oh, that's a good point.
Dude, the biggest fight was in an airport between just them. Like, that's awesome. That like, it's awesome that it doesn't have to. It doesn't always have to escalate. It doesn't always have like the space. Like, it wasn't like a black hole was opening. They had to like save the entire planet. It was about the characters and it was about their opposing viewpoints. And while I mean I was with Cap, I feel like I would have been with Cap probably in the comics as well. I just tend to. I mean, I'm a fucking libertarian, so like.
I mean, I'll also admit that the reason I was with Iron Man was because Deadpool was Iron Man.
Oh, okay.
That'll do it for you. Yeah.
I mean, like it just makes sense. He's a man from World War II. Like think about it. Like he fought Hitler, so of course he's not gonna like. The last time he saw people getting like signing up and like getting like registered, it was
it was straight Auschwitz.
The Holocaust. So like. Like you're not gonna convince a guy like that. He's a man of like you're just not going to, and I feel like they did it so well, where they were like you could tell they're friends like, and they didn't want to do what they had to do, but they didn't see any other option, and like that, like a lot of the little fights like when Hawkeye's fighting Black Widow. Like, we're still gonna be friends after this? Depends on how hard you hit me. Like little things like that.
Yeah.
And when I'm not gonna say exactly what, but the car scene where the two guys are sitting in the car and they're looking at Cap.
Oh, I love that scene,
dude.
It's great.
Come on.
So funny. So
like,
funny.
It's gold.
That's Disney though.
And
They
Marvel,
just nail that
and
stuff.
Marvel does that so well. They they take these tense situations and they always bring it back to like these are fun characters still. Like it's not like. It's not the Dark Knight. It's not Joker's gonna like try and blow up two ships, and it's not. That's not what these movies are about. These movies are based on, bigger than life characters that are fun, and they do it so well while keeping the tone appropriate. It's so hard not to spoil it. It's just so good. I gotta say, Winter Soldier still Bucky's my boy still, man.
Yeah, he's cool.
So cool.
My thoughts without being too redundant with everything else, but the most important point, and I agree with Jay, is that when I was watching this movie, I think I might have been maybe the only one that felt like this, but because of the setup and because of how attached we've grown to these characters, over the time since Iron Man 1, you sit there and it was almost like watching my two best friends fight. You know what I mean? It would almost be like watching like you and Bill fight, or Jay and Bill fight.
Like awkward almost.
Absolutely.
And I was like, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, yo, it's like, stop this. Like, that's how I felt. And, oh, man.
That's where I think they use
that one
characters
scene
like
where
Black
somebody,
Widow really well.
I'll try to avoid spoilers to an extent. The part where somebody, genuinely was injured from the airport fight was like the line. That's when everyone stopped fighting, and that was like a major point for me. I was like, you see what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? But so that was one of the bigger things for me, and just like Jay said, just the emotions that they managed to capture in one movie. It's not pure tension. At one point, I was laughing. I was sad because I'm watching them fight. I was I was in so much suspense in moments. It just takes you for a ride. And I think Disney nailed it with Star Wars in the same fashion, and they really did it again with Civil War. So
it gets me excited for everything they have to come, man. Like we're getting a Doctor Strange movie soon, which I am so hyped for. We got Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Volume 2. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
I'm really excited for that.
That movie is still one of my top three movies in the MCU. Like the soundtrack alone. For Guardians, like me and Bill will just sit there and listen to it on our rides places.
Yeah, it's very true.
It's so good.
Dan, I will actually recommend that how you were saying, watching two of your best friends fight. I would definitely recommend picking up and see if you can find it online or something and read the actual Civil War.
Well, like they gave us digital copies. I actually have it from.
Yeah, I think it's only issue 1.
Oh, okay.
But the other cool thing about the comic in contrast that I actually want to point out is villains were involved.
Yeah, this definitely took a backseat in the movie.
Because you can only have as many heroes as available with the budget that you have and who's been introduced. But you got to think, in the comic books, it was everybody.
Yeah, the whole.
Yeah. No, he wasn't in it.
Oh no,
Certain people didn't get involved.
Was Thor in the comic books either?
Thor?
Yeah, was he there?
No, because at the time, Beta Ray Bill was holding Mjolnir. Beta Ray Bill is like that horse alien that took up the mantle as Thor for a while, on and off, over the last like 30 years.
All right, next hype, Bill.
So
about 4 minutes
technically,
ago,
yes,
what
Thor
happened?
was in it. Oh, I'm sitting here waiting for Overwatch to go up because it is now 7:00 on Monday and game server connection failed.
5:23.
It's probably getting flooded, dude. It's probably getting flooded.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, just to catch people up, the beta had over 10 million people playing it. So yeah. I think Activision Blizzard has another hit on their hands, guys.
Yeah.
And this is a game. People that know me know that when it comes to shooters, I've always been just I've never been able to get with mouse and keyboard. It always felt awkward to me, and this is the first time where I like it. It feels good.
Yeah, right. What's going on?
It's hard to say. Like it's still like my you know, like
I heard a noise. I got scared.
Yeah, like my nature wants me to just like rebel against it, but it does. It just feels really good with mouse and keyboard.
It's Blizzard, man.
I think I told you that one of the podcasts, I think we mentioned it, is that I sat here during one of the initial betas months ago, and because I normally like playing shooters with a controller. I got used to it after playing, years and years of Call of Duty, because I was very, very big into Call of Duty 4 and then Modern Warfare 2 and then Black Ops 1. But after that, I was like, I don't
That's
give a shit
it. That
anymore.
was the line.
But so I'm sitting here with my 360 controller that has years of like pain and sweat and tears put into it. So like I have an emotional connection with this controller. Like, this is my boy. And I'm sitting here playing Overwatch and I'm like, let me go to Wasp. And and the great thing is you just put the controller down and start playing. Like, it will automatically.
That's actually a clever bit of engineering on Blizzard's part.
Yes. Oh yeah, it's really
it's
nice.
Just
and I would play like a round on Wasp and I'd be like, okay, pick up a controller, go back to Wasp. I'm like, nope, this is a keyboard shooter, 100%.
It really is.
It's better.
It feels so good on it.
And Dan, did we talk about your PC in the last episode?
We did. We touched about the specs. Yeah.
So what are you thinking? Like, now that you've actually been using it?
Well, I mean, I acclimated pretty well. I have a pretty good Razer keyboard, so that kind of helped. But it's new. It was definitely new in the beginning, because I think the last time I played a PC shooter was like Counter-Strike for a million years ago, whatever version it was.
What, Source or
yeah, maybe
it was original.
It might have even been.
I don't think you were playing original. I don't.
Either way, it was a very old version. It might have been Condition Zero.
You were playing what? 2007 or 6?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was Source.
Okay.
But either way, so I haven't played a PC shooter since then, and but I picked it up, and I think it's just because it's so intuitive and the controls are so a lot of people say great games are easy to pick up and difficult to master, and I think Overwatch really nails that. So that's kind of one of the things I like about it, and the aesthetic is just really nice too. Blizzard, they know what they're doing with that kind of stuff.
They've always been. And their marketing team is just genius, man. Like,
they're so good.
They put out these shorts, and they know how to get us by the balls. Like, they show off their cute little characters and their serious characters, and like they set up the world. Like this, like Bill's been trumpeting this game for
big time,
a long time, like,
about a year.
Yeah, like at least a year.
Since we started the podcast, I've been saying I don't really play any games, but when Overwatch comes out, that's what I'm doing right now, sitting here just waiting.
I was one of those people that was kind of like, oh, we'll see how it goes when it comes out. And he's right. Bill's right. And the game's awesome. We probably put 60 plus hours in the beta.
Yeah, we played a lot.
And everyone bought it, like in our circle anyways. Like we're all gonna be gaming this game. It allows for people to switch around with their roles if they want to play tank or support or whatever. And every class feels empowered. You don't feel like you're a second tier citizen when you're playing a support.
No,
a lot of games do
support.
make you feel like that. Like, I mean, I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but when I played like Team Fortress 2, I like playing a medic to me just felt. It
It
just
was.
did.
You just kind of clicked in hell.
It just did, and I maybe it's just where I was in my life at that point in time. Maybe I just didn't get it. That's possible. I know a lot of people worship that game, and that's fine. But in this game, when I played Mercy or when I was playing Lucio or whatever, I did not feel like I felt like I was like seriously contributing to the team. I felt important, and I felt like I was here to fuck shit up. Like, and that's cool. I like that. Playing Reinhardt is obviously awesome. He's just a wall.
He's such a savage.
He's so good. Bill's like our our team Reinhardt.
Designated Reinhardt.
Yeah, designated tank guy. There's nothing that feels quite as good as getting a hook on a tracer as Roadhog. It just feels so good when she's trying to blink out of it. You're like, no, you're done.
Yeah, hooks do feel good.
Oh,
they really do. They feel good. Especially when you land it and you're like, oh, you are mine.
Yeah, because there's a little bit of a lag, not lag, but there's like a delay between when you hook them and once you pull them back.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's just like, yeah, you're done.
I'm breaking our rule of don't do shit on the internet while we're casting, but I just pulled up a Overwatch picture that Overwatch posted Tracer, and it says, "Gotta go fast. Tracer is a time-jumping adventure and an irrepressible force for good." And then on Twitter, Sonic the Hedgehog replied, "Did someone say gotta go fast with Sonic's head superimposed over Tracer?" And then Overwatch goes back to Sonic the Hedgehog and says, "Let's try that again." It just says Sonic, and it has too fast for the naked eye, can't really move, got an attitude, fastest thing alive, but in like the Overwatch font describing the character. I'm fucking dying. This is great.
Johnny's back.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Yeah, he came back.
Look who's here.
Here's Johnny.
What's up, guys? What are you guys talking about?
All right.
We're just Overwatch currently.
Yeah, currently we're going over our feelings on
Overwatch, the coolest game in the world.
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
What do you think about Overwatch, John? What are you excited for?
What do I think about it? I think it's absolutely awesome, and I had so much fun playing the beta, and I can't wait to play tonight.
Yeah.
I'm freaking excited. I'm stoked right now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, my hands are shaking. Ooh. I can't wait. Like, I'm not a tanky player, but I was a tanky player the entire beta, and I didn't think I would like it. I was like, you know what? I'll play a tank, see if I like it or not. Turns out, I love tanky players. That Reinhardt.
We were literally just saying.
He's my dude.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
You're perfect. Yep.
He's my dude. I love him. But I mean, like, overall though, the game outstanding. Like,
yeah, they nailed it.
There's no words that can describe how much fun the game is.
Plays so well.
Like, this is a game that's worth $60. That's like multiplayer only. That's worth, you know what I mean? Like, lately
And that's
games
rarely
have been coming
true.
out.
Yeah,
That's
that
rarely
is
true.
really
There
true.
have been games coming out that are like half-ass made, and it's either a campaign with multiplayer, just saying like, oh yeah, we have multiplayer and it's gonna be cool, but it's not, or it's just a multiplayer game with a shit campaign. It's never like one or the other, and it's like, you know what, you might as well just take out one of them if you're gonna be half-assed the entire time.
Yeah.
And then Overwatch,
They committed to
every other gaming company.
They committed to the vision. You know, they said we're gonna make a arena, based objective shooter.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome. I love that they adopted, I guess what we'll call like the Smite plan. Like, you buy the game once, and then every time they release like a new character or whatever, it's all included.
That's
It's
it.
included in the price.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that. That's great.
You don't have to worry about like purchasing new like you just get
Yeah,
it.
no,
Like, there's no bullshit. No bullshit.
No,
Characters,
you bought
maps,
the game, you
yeah.
get everything. That is so old school.
Now,
and I love
Everything
that.
is unlockable within the game. There's no like, oh, you have to pay to weigh your win, just
Yeah,
like every
yeah.
other fucking game out there. I'm so happy.
I'm
with this.
pretty sure they're going to be implementing, if you want, you can spend money and get points so you can unlock skins. I
Unlock
think
skins.
that's a
That's
thing.
fine.
I would
though.
That's
assume
fine.
so.
Yeah, that's
That's
fine.
fine.
That's
I have no
fine.
problem with that. I'm going to give you $100.
Give me every
Fucking-
skin. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean, you
get my-
can do
give
that
me
in
every skin 'cause
Smite,
I'm an idiot.
or you can just, not wait and do what I do and spend over
Well,
$100.
I've never
on a
understood.
free-to-play
I've never
game.
understood the
We
whole.
know how I am when it comes to those games.
Oh, I get sucked into.
I'm going to
dude.
spend money on. I'm going to spend more than $60.
Yes, free to play is
I-
more
I
already
dangerous
know.
for me.
I need Roadhog's Mako skin. I fucking
it's
need
awesome.
it. It's so
I love how
good.
every skin is awesome, and I don't know if you noticed this, but Hanzo, when he has his wolf skin on,
Yeah, he shoots
instead
wolves.
of dragons, it's wolves,
Yeah.
and he says something different too. He
I-
says like
really?
the
No, he
cry of the
howls.
wolf or Or,
Oh, does he say cry the wolf?
No,
I know
it
he
says,
howls.
you know,
They
what
make
does
a
he say
howl
when he
noise
shoots his
too.
arrows?
They howl.
He shoots his. No, he says something like the dragons or whatever, and then if he has his wolf skin on, he says like the wolves will howl or something.
And they actually
It's cool,
howl.
like, he
They actually
changes-
the sound
Yeah.
changes.
And they howl.
Using the
each
karaoke.
character has like different sayings when they have different skins on too. It's like this little hidden thing. You know, the little extra thing that they added
Great.
in on top
Yep.
of the skin.
It's like if
They did a great
if you
job.
play like League of Legends, it's like the difference between like a normal skin, like which is like a color change, color swap, and like a legendary skin where they have like new sayings, new dances, like
Yeah.
all that cool shit. They took the time to polish the game, and you know it's gonna pay dividends. And I've never understood why people get upset when like or surprised when like a company, like a business, is like trying to sell you things. Like, yeah, of course they're gonna try and sell you skins. Like it's part, like they're a business. That's what they're here to do. Like,
Yeah, that's what
I have a poem
They
for
gotta
you
make money
guys.
somehow.
I have a
How
poem
was
for
the
you
content
guys.
that week?
Roses are red, violets are blue. Ryuga wa teki wo karu.
Nice.
I'm choking on my freaking soda.
It's up. Sorry.
Ooh, is up.
Overwatch.
Yep, it's up. I'm in.
Well, we know what we're gonna be doing after this
well, you know,
podcast.
well, there goes Bill, guys.
Bill
thanks
can't
for,
wait.
Thanks
Bill can't
for,
wait right now.
Thanks for listening.
I already said
Bill will
if
be checking
we are
out.
casting tonight, I will be playing while fucking casting. So I'm in.
Well, that's good because then we can go to Jay. You're kind of the expert on the next topic with the new Nvidia cards that are coming out and the end of this week. Actually, I think.
Yep. All right. Well, actually, it's just the higher end ones coming out at the end of the week. Nvidia GTX 1080 is actually coming out. I believe it's on the 27th.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wait, it's coming up that early?
Yes. The
Wow.
10
Why are they
the
doing
1070 is not coming out until I believe next month. Maybe a month or two. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
So these cards are unbelievable. Basically, they're ridiculous. If the 980 and the 970 didn't like crush AMD, which they already did, like if you're,
This was it. This was the
I'm
nail.
saying like cost per performance. Like you spend X amount of dollars, you're gonna get this amount of performance. Like, are there AMD cards that are super strong and like power hungry and all that crap? Yeah, you can buy probably an AMD card that's as strong as a Titan, right? But it's generally going to cost more and it's going to be less efficient and it won't have as many driver updates and all this other shit that goes along with AMD.
Can heat your whole house.
Yeah.
yeah, in the plus side, in the wintertime, you're set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So these
exactly.
this new card that they released, the 1080, is just, it's unbelievable. All right, so it's part of this new like it's called like Pascal engine. It's got like,
Tell us.
dude, it's ridiculous. It's using a new a standard memory config. It's called GDDR5X, which is they explain it.
That just sounds sexy.
Dude, they explain it as
That's what I thought.
they explain it as it's in relative like terms, like in real world settings, it's about 1.7 times stronger than GDDR5, right? So it's using a new like memory bus. It connects. They have a new SLI bridge that I don't know if you guys are familiar with. When you SLI something, everyone assumes that you get double the performance, but it's not. You get like
That's not
you
true.
get like 35% more performance.
Okay.
With this
I
new
didn't know that.
SLI
That's
bridge,
interesting.
yeah, with this new SLI bridge, it's got way more bandwidth, so you can get like, I think it's closer to like 55% more.
Just shitting. You're just
Yeah,
shitting out
so-
one
performance.
machine does they split up the power between both machines that you're using instead of like them. I can't even explain
Yeah.
it right now. I'm like eating
But like,
what I shouldn't
so
do.
for comparison's sake, my 970 requires, I think it's 8 pins, right? To hook up. This
Yep,
this
take this
1080,
fucking point.
this 1080, which is it's as strong as two 980s in SLI, right? And it's coming out at $599. So
That's insane.
$600.
That power is insane.
so two 980s right there is $1,200, $1,100. So it's
Real quick, Bill, update. Are you in a game?
Yeah, I'm in a game.
Who are you playing as?
Genji.
Using the KOK.
Okay, back to you, Jay.
so it's just these new, like the 1070 is going to be as strong as the Titan X. Titan X is like $1,000 and it's going to cost $359. Like
Yeah.
They're gonna have to
Totally
scale
That's
down current
ridiculous.
prices, right? Like a
yeah.
970's
It's
got to
just
be like
ridiculous.
$100 after this.
And the 1070 also comes with 8 gigs of the new RAM. So like the biggest bottleneck for like running games at 4K is VRAM. It's just not enough VRAM to render everything. So what people were doing was they were stacking like the new 980 Ti has 8 gigs of GDDR5. So people were like stacking those. This comes with it out the bat. So it's insane.
I think a good way to put it into perspective for people is, okay, so I think the majority of us are running 970s, and I can run, let's just, because we're talking about Overwatch, I run Overwatch fully blasted, everything maxed out with a 970. Can you imagine the power that these 1080, like it's insane.
It's gonna be great for me because I went to like when I bought the PC and everything, I knew I wanted a G-Sync monitor. But
You're so bad.
But I knew that I couldn't run 4K yet, right? No one can run 4K yet. Even with this 1080, right? You're going to run 4K at high-end games like Witcher 3, like demanding games. It's still going to be below 60 FPS. It's going to be like 45 FPS on ultra settings at 4K. So I went in the middle. I got a 1440p screen, right? It's got the G-Sync and everything. So this card's going to be perfect for me. They say you need close to like 15 teraflops to run 4K at 60 plus FPS. So that's probably going to be like
Damn them teraflops.
the 10. Yeah, so
thinking that
I'm
too.
speaking gibberish to most people, but
I was like, teraflop these nuts.
Oh my god, Dan. You would.
oh god. So, but like the people that understand what I'm talking about will appreciate it. So like that's probably going to be the 1080 Ti. We'll be able to run 4K like 60 FPS.
I've read that as well.
So-
the little research I've done is the same results.
So I mean, it's exciting stuff. It just I want to see what AMD does. I want to see what they respond with, and what their price point is at, because I don't know if they're going to be able to do this at the price point. I don't understand how. I personally don't understand how Nvidia is putting these out at this price point. But I mean, they obviously are making money, so
Yeah.
I'm excited. This thing's probably gonna be sold out
That's
everywhere.
exciting.
I'm buying one at the end of the month.
What are they pricing them at?
The
Can
10
you pre-order them?
no, but I know Micro Center is gonna have them. The Nvidia GTX 1080 is launching at $599.
Oh my lord.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
That's what Michael paid for his 980. It's the same thing.
Wow. That
Michael paid $549 for his, so it's $50 more, but it's twice the card.
that's a good price.
So-
That's a good price though.
I mean,
The thing could, and it can power your car. It's insane. Like, do anything.
Soon you're gonna need a graphics card to power your car.
Yeah, right. It's like Vin Diesel's next movie. It's like PCs. So much FPS, it comes right off the line.
That's the virtual reality.
well, before I finish up, so just for comparison's sake, it only requires 180 watts. So it's not like most cards, like
Wow.
these high-end cards, you need like a 500 watt power supply, right? You could probably get away with like a 350 on this thing. Like that's insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's pretty cool.
I mean, if you're that cheap, then yeah, get a 3.
I'm just saying, like it's
If you're that cheap, I mean, if you're spending that much kind of money, come on.
I'm just saying, even if you got like a platinum rated 500 watt, instead of you save a lot of money from instead of a 750 watt or a 1000 watt. A lot of people get like they get like a 1000 watt, assuming they're gonna SLI one day, right? It won't need it. It's just
Yeah, well, my mistake was I did the math right. I just didn't do the math for my ultra settings. So
yes.
when I overclock my PC, it shuts down because I don't have the power. 'Cause I bought-
Screw
power.
you. It's like, no way.
It's so annoying.
Why would you
and
do
it's
this?
like I don't know why I did that, and I wasn't even thinking to. I was like, oh yeah, this is all I need. And I never thought to like, the overclocking power, how much extra I would need. Like I'm pushing it for the amount of power I have right now. Outputting. It's whatever. I made a mistake.
Speaking of powers, X-Men.
We got X-Men coming up this Friday. Super excited.
We should try and do what we tried doing the last time for Civil War, but for X-Men. And maybe my computer will actually fucking work.
I've heard good things. Josh saw it in the UK. Our boy Juice,
That lucky son of a bitch.
and he said
Don't know how I feel.
he said he really enjoyed it. Well, I mean, I've loved all of them since they rebooted with First Class. So
You were huge into Days of Future Past.
Dude, I think they've been doing a great job, and Days of Future Past was ingenious.
They did a lot. I think you're right. I'm Jay. I'm on the same boat as you right now. Like, the first X-Men that came out was awesome. I mean, I thought it was
X-Men 2 was
a
awesome.
lot younger and stuff. The second one was pretty cool, and the third one is just kind of losing you.
The third one
Which one was
they
that?
came back
Was
with-
that
The
with
third
Jean
one was-
Grey and
Yeah,
Jeff?
she like kills fucking Cyclops. And then
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
and they've got a cure that's a fucking. It's stupid.
Yeah.
There were
Archangel's in it for 2
syringes, that was
seconds.
it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It was really pushing it for me, and I was like, okay, I can't handle this. And then First Class came out,
First Class is awesome.
but I wasn't really excited for it because I was like, I don't think it's gonna be that good. And I was like, this was pretty good.
Yeah, Michael
I like
Fassbender
what they're
as
doing.
Magneto is fucking fantastic.
Perfect.
It's
I
fantastic.
think
He is
Havoc
Magneto.
was awesome. Havoc was so sick.
Havoc was very cool as well.
Yeah, but his powers are fucking way off from the comics.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they are, but they're not. I don't know. He's a lot cooler in the comics.
That's like the rule of thumb with most of these superhero movies. But
Did you guys talk about Captain America yet?
yes, we
We
did.
did.
If you would like to get your
You
team,
can give your 2 cents.
Yeah, if you want to
want.
get in, John.
we all sucked his dick already.
Fucking-
So
Awesome. Absolutely.
It's hard again.
Absolutely
He's
awesome.
hard again.
Like,
Where's it? Shit.
they did so good. So good. Once again, I'm not let down. Like, I'm never let down from Marvel. Like,
yeah,
I'm so happy for the next movie. Like, I'm so freaking excited and stoked. I want them all to just come out now. They did so
I gotta
freaking
say,
well.
apparently, and this is not about Captain America, but the Thor Ragnarok is supposed to be a big setup for Infinity Wars, which gets me
I thought it was coming out.
super excited.
Yeah, but I thought Ragnarok came out in between the 2 Infinity War movies.
I don't
think so.
I think
I
it's
don't
a
know, I have
setup.
to
I think they're
relook
just
at the
gonna play
schedule.
Infinity Wars Part 1 and Infinity Wars Part 2.
I know that people
I don't
that
think
are
they're gonna go in
fan-
between. I think they're just gonna have. I think they're gonna end all the single sort of stories and then just go Part 1, Part 2.
Yeah, that
of
makes
Infinity
sense.
Wars.
I know that people that are fans of Thor, like I personally, take Thor or leave him. I think he's cool. But people that are diehard Thor fans, like Ragnarok, is the story. Like that's
Yes.
like the big one.
I still want a Planet Hulk movie. That's besides the
That's besides the point. Yeah.
Planet Hulk is so cool.
Doctor Strange coming.
Won my
out?
first game.
Ooh.
Did it feel good, Bill? Did it feel good?
Feels real good.
Feels real
All
fucking
right, I can take a little bit of a break. I just wanted to get one game in, like, as
One
the
game in.
fucking
anyone,
servers came out.
anyone.
I'm so happy.
But
I'd be like, what?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, dude.
Apocalypse.
Once everyone got over the fact that he wasn't Ivan Ooze and he wasn't purple,
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, we're good.
that
He's
was
awesome.
That was the internet's reaction to a
Biggest thing.
unfinished picture that got released premature. Dude, no, look, dude.
Was that a leaked picture?
Yeah,
or
it was
that
a leaked
just
picture that
released?
wasn't done.
Okay,
wasn't-
so then it's the community's fault. It's not.
Yeah, well, that's the internet. I mean, that's what they do. So, I was trying to stay. I was like one of the cool headed people saying like, let's see how it comes out.
We still have some time. Let it play out.
Yeah. But no, like I said, they haven't done me wrong with the first 2 movies. So I'm going to that movie thinking it's gonna be good. I have got a recommendation from Juice now that kind of like helps bolster my my hope for the movie. I love that it's set in the 80s. That's fucking awesome. So we'll see how it goes.
Is this also the last? Or no. Did you? This is on the same topic of the X-Men, but did you hear? Wolverine's next movie is his last movie,
That's
but
it,
it's also
yep.
the start of a new what's her name?
Oh,
X-23.
Yeah, X-23.
X-23. It's the start of her story. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard
No, but I can believe it though.
I heard this is definitely his last one. And
Yeah.
apparently it's gonna be like
But he's
really,
going out with a bang.
it's gonna be really really dark. I heard. Which
It's going to be rated R.
that's awesome. They need to make a rated R Wolverine movie.
They've been talking about making a rated R Wolverine movie since the first one.
Yeah, but then they saw Deadpool fucking kill it, and they're like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, confirmed.
We can make money on that now. So
Is this going to be like the old man Logan sort of story?
I'm hoping. I like that's one thing that like he's always been gruffy and kind of like like what's that? He comes off almost like
Grizzled.
Frizzle, I'm thinking of that movie. What was that movie with Heartbreak Ridge? What's his fucking name? Clint Eastwood. He almost comes up like Clint Eastwood.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
Get
Like,
off my lawn.
like,
Get off my lawn.
like, I think I don't know. I think that the next Wolverine. I hope they.
What was that movie called?
Gran Torino.
That was it. Thank
Great
you.
That's a
fucking
great movie.
Great fucking movie. I hope the next Wolverine though they kind of go a different direction. I hope they pick like a smaller guy. That's kind of like.
Well, I think they're ending Wolverine completely for now, as you know, like for.
I'm okay with that too.
foreseeable
But they're
future.
picking up the X-23 story after, like, that's how they're planning on ending the movie.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing.
I mean, I've
heard
been
from
like the
multiple
one.
people.
I've been like the one outspoken person that I know that is like Wolverine's okay. I can care. I can go either way with Wolverine. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
yeah, I like.
Well,
dude,
Origins
it's
Wolverine was a great movie.
Oh, let's not talk.
No, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that shit.
Troll.
He acted
Troll
very
in
well
the
that movie,
dungeon.
Origins
Oh, shit.
Wolverine.
Yeah, Deadpool was awesome
Beast
in
is
that.
on.
Billy, you probably love Deadpool in that one.
Don't.
He was great for the first 5 minutes.
Don't.
Deadpool,
Don't.
that one, Ryan
Just
Reynolds.
don't. Just,
That was his
please,
favorite Deadpool.
Please don't.
Yeah, I mean, I could like. I'm
Still
kind of happy
shudder
that they're
thinking about
retiring.
that
If
fucking
they're really
movie.
retiring him, that's fine. There's so many other cool X-Men that they could do. There's been a lot of rumors about Ron Perlman playing Cable lately.
He wants it. He wants
Yeah,
it so
well,
bad.
Bill and I also we thought the general from Avatar would be great for it as well. He also wants
Dude,
the role.
Yeah, but after seeing everything that Ron Perlman's been saying, I'm like, nah, give it to Ron. Ron really wants it.
Yeah.
And he knows the character and everything.
That's awesome.
I could go either way. I still think
Marvel's just on
my
their
guy could do it.
game.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ron Perlman, he's been in the comic book scene, so I'm cool with him too. I wouldn't be upset if he did it. I'm just saying they both could do it.
Yeah.
Last thing.
Yeah, what's the last thing? What we got?
Our
I think that's
Last thing on the
I think
docket.
what do we are for timing? I think we're. I don't know.
50 minutes.
we're 52.
I think we're good.
Hold the door. You guys are at 52?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Hold the door. Shut the front door.
Going forward, I know we wanted to talk about the killing time until E3, our new road to the E3 things we're looking forward
Yeah.
to.
Predictions, baby.
So, you know what? Let's start that in the next one. Let's
Agreed.
do that in the next one. And
Yeah.
you guys, please, by all means, contribute any thoughts or wishes that you're looking forward to, so we can talk about that as well. What do you think, John?
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1.
Battlefield
Can't
1
wait to
was
see
pretty
some more
good.
on that.
Definitely.
Yeah, leave a comment, what you guys are looking forward to. Hit us up on Twitter.
We might be doing stuff on
Instagram and
the new blog, so don't forget about that.
I gotta say before we end this episode, I'm not gonna put a lot of time into this, but Uncharted 4 was fucking phenomenal. If you
Just
have a
buy it.
if you have a PS4,
Fucking
buy this game. Otherwise,
I still gotta play 3.
fucking
If you sold a PS4 and you regret selling it, buy a PlayStation 4 and get Uncharted
If you
4.
sold the PS4,
If you bought your friend's PS4 and you don't own Uncharted yet, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yes, I was fucking calling you out on that. This game is literally like it's like the pinnacle of what is possible, like as far as storytelling in a video game. It's fucking awesome.
So you're saying
Buy
I
it.
should not get it?
I will kill you in your sleep.
if you sold
Oh,
your
okay.
PS4,
All right.
I'll
So
see
you're
you
telling
on
me
Overwatch.
I should go play Overwatch.
Go play Overwatch.
Yeah, let's play Overwatch. That's it.
All right, we're done. Overwatch it is.
Hold the door.
See you guys at Slade Time. Hit us up.
Thanks for killing some time. Peace. I lost my mouse connection. Fuck.
No, that's the intro. That's the Hey guys, Bill here again. John had some more technical difficulties. Well, more so work difficulties. So the saga of us bitching about Johnny Mac behind his back continues. So here you go. This is great.
Pause cast. Pause cast.
Okay.
I just got a call from John.
And
I don't know. Just he
We
called me
gotta-
thinking he
we
wanted
gotta-
to be
we
added.
gotta
I
add
don't
him
know.
in.
don't stop recording. Just keep going.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm still recording. I'm gonna add him to the call.
We'll just clap when if he gets in.
Add people. Oh.
That's not bad timing.
No, that's
I mean,
actually
we're about
perfect.
halfway.
I think we're just around, the end of Overwatch too. So
Yeah. We'll let John get his 2 cents in about Overwatch, and then
Because he's actually been playing quite a bit of it.
good.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I tried.
John to Chronocide bitches just got on. My name's Johnny Mac, and I can never be on time.
I'm trying to add him to this cause. Come on, Mac. Let's do it.
It says, I see, fuck you, Overwatch. Launch protocols initiated, blah, 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 7 p.m. Fuck you.
It knows we're casting. It's like, I'm not doing it until it's over.
Yeah, I bet you as soon as we're done, it's just like,
Launch. Yeah.
I'll fucking die. I'll die happy. Should get Max Deeps in on this call. Oh, wait, he'd have to fucking record on his end. Never mind, that doesn't work like that. I'm dumb.
And one of you guys add the
Why is he calling us? It's fucking.
Yeah, Bill,
I guess we'll
take
accept
over.
it. We'll just accept his call. Why do you always call us? Wait to get added. We trying.
Let me see, I
Hold
just
on, I'm
added
just gonna
him, so.
add Jay and fucking. Oh my god! Just go. All right, go to that. Go back.
There we go.
There he is. I'm just waiting, guys.
Okay.
I'm just waiting.
Just waiting.
All right. He said he just got an invite, so.
He's here.
He's in. He's in.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear him?
Fuck. All right. Are you recording, nigga?
Now?
Yes. Press
Yes. Hit record. Just press record. We're going
All
balls
right,
deep.
hit
And
a
we'll
clap.
do a 3, 2, 1 clap, and then we're gonna say you're back, and then you're gonna talk about how you feel about Overwatch.
All right. Ready?
All right.
Actually, you could also swing back around and give your opinion on fucking Civil War too.
Do you want me to make a
go
knocking
back.
noise like I just showed up?
I don't know.
Or be
Here,
like,
wait,
surprise,
just, we'll
motherfuckers?
just do whatever the fuck you want. So, all right, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, shit.
Close enough. Fuck it.